I decided to take up photography because it was always part of my life because of my father. And so when my sister gifted me a camera when I was 13, I couldn't put it down. And so when I decided to take up photography more seriously, it was very encouraged by my dad. He taught me everything about photography. And so I decided to continue with it professionally. My name is Ginwalla. I'm an Indian Zambian artist and curator, born, raised and based in Lusaka. And I run the Every Day Lusaka gallery and Zambia Belonging, which is a counter archive of photographs. Photographs, as we look at them in terms of the archive, allows us to have a different view of the past. It kind of situates photography within a historical, political and social space. That set the basis for why Everyday Lusaka began, because Everyday Africa was already an existing platform that was a great reference to sort of give an example of how citizen journalism is really important for people on the continent, because it really democratizes, with the smartphone, who gets to tell a story and how. That's what I decided to start doing around 6 months after I graduated, is start an Instagram page called Everyday Lusaka and just start sharing photographs that people had shared. March 2018 is when the page began. And when I was photographing, as I said, Lusaka, often I was photographing film. I was using a Pentax K1000 and it needed a battery. And my father told me that you could get this battery in town on Cha-Cha-Cha Road in a place called Fine Art Studios. He took me to Fine Art Studios in June or July of 2018. When I walk in, I see all of these old photographs of Zambian people that I didn't know. Zambia Belonging basically began because of Fine Art Studios, because of their collection, which was bound to be discarded. What I wanted to do immediately was actually just have those images archived and scanned. The idea was just to sort of completely disrupt the way we think of a visual archive coming out of Africa. Alec Piri was trained by the person that founded Fine Art Studios. Throughout my research, I couldn't identify anybody who was the original kind of founding members of Fine Art Studios, because either they passed away or the families didn't live in Zambia anymore. And so it was actually through Alec that he told me that, no, there's Mr. Patel, he lives in India, and he trained me at Photo Art Studios. I met up with him in India a year later. He told me, Mr. Prabhubai Patel, that he started Fine Art Studios and later on he started Photo Art Studios and trained by Alec there.